Hello YouTube, it is MsSunnyMuffins and welcome to another episode of The Sims 4 House Building. In this episode I'm making Santa's Workshop and to get in with the Christmas theme. For my house builds I'm going to do Santa's Workshop, and for the series I'm doing, this little short Rags to Riches 1, I'm going to have them celebrate either Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. So you will get Christmas and you will get Hanukkah or Kwanzaa because I don't know, I feel like Christmas is everywhere and some other, what is it? People, denominations, I don't know what to say, religions deserve some time. Okay, so for this house, I wanted it to be small and secluded. Visualize this is the North Pole. This is the North Pole plus global warming, basically. Ideally, this is supposed to be in the North Pole. And Santa's Workshop, I just wanted it to be really small, and I needed a place for him and his wife to live. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, a place for them to live. I needed a place for them to build toys. I needed a place for the elves to stay, and needed a place for the sleigh to exist and take off from. So that's what I tried to do here. I tried to make it as small as possible because Santa's thing with North Pole is staying hidden and making sure nobody can find him. So I tried to make it small, and I tried to have it hidden and secluded. And those were just my main focuses of this. And so for this build video, you probably already noticed this, but it's a lot longer than my other build videos. They're usually about 5 to, more like 3 to 7 minutes usually. But I'm trying to do a bit longer video because I kind of like to talk, and I don't see why not. I watch a lot of The Sims Supply, and he's been doing this lately. And I've been thinking about doing actually just a real-time build where I build and talk the entire time. But not only am I sick right now, so I just didn't really want to talk for that long. Didn't think it was possible. But I think this is a bit better system because people don't really usually have 2 hours to just sit down and watch a video. I mean, they do, usually do. At least I do. When I'm on YouTube, I just stay on there all day. But most people don't have that kind of time to commit, so I decided to have a longer video, but not like a million years long. Just 15 minutes, not that big a deal. Yeah, so right now what I'm trying to do is lay out the innards of the house and figure out how big I need everything to be so I can make it as small as physically possible. This is the kitchen, dining room, and stairs area. That was the goal for this place, and I just wanted it to look good. Yeah, so I had a lot of trouble with the front of the house. So guys, I think I'm going to do a lot more build, well maybe not a lot more, but just more build videos because I really like building in The Sims 3 and 4. And I used to do, what was it? Create Sims, mostly for views, but I kind of like Create Sims because I get to round up all the materials I need for the sim and create them slowly and at my own pace, but I mostly did it for views, and I kind of want to stop doing things for views because A, it's not working, obviously, and B, if I'm not having fun, you guys will be having fun. I know how this works. If I'm not enjoying myself, I can't project the idea as if I'm enjoying myself. And so you guys won't enjoy the video. So I think if I have more fun, then you guys will like it too. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Just enjoy it myself and hope that it comes through to you also. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to do greenery in the front room, but just 1 or 2 plants. But it was really weird and difficult for me because in my mind they lived in the North Pole, and the North Pole really doesn't have plants. So yeah, that was a bit of a struggle. I was like, the plants would die up in this weather, so it didn't make sense. And again, I wanted it to look like a log cabin, but log cabin isn't really a wood format that I have, so it was hard. And that's another thing. I want to try and get really good at builds because I like doing them, and I watch Sim Supply, and he's awesome. Surprising, no surprise, if you've ever seen anything he's ever done, you know he's awesome. And I want to not be like him. I think that's a little bit of an overshoot, A, and B, I'm my own person, but I want to just do better. You know, he always has the best quality that he can produce, and so I want to try and do that more myself and not be so what is so not creative. I couldn't think of a word for it, but just try and be more innovative and just try a little harder with my builds. This one, I don't know if it really, it's nothing it's not great, but I feel like I did some different things that I haven't really done before, and I'm trying. I feel like I'm trying. So there's that. And the outside of this house is giving me struggles because I couldn't make it look like a log cabin. Another thing I'm not so good at is having a consistent style throughout the whole build. This one was supposed to be a log cabin, simple, and everything was supposed to look homemade and just cheap, but I don't think that really came across in the end. But I mean, it's okay. I felt okay with the builds in the end. Yeah. So again, my struggle was trying to make this as small as possible. But sometimes it would just be too small that nothing would fit, and other times it would just be so big that I kind of had to restart. Like I had the whole house laid out at the beginning, but as I'm sure you guys saw, I just slowly like it just minimized and erased all of it because it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. This is their bedroom, which gave me a lot of trouble because I really, 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 really wanted it to be small, but I wanted to get an end table in there, and I wanted them to have space to get into the bed, so I ended up having to make it bigger, and I needed a place for a door to the bathroom, so it ended up quite big. And another thing, you guys might notice I like to do compact houses. That's because with big houses, I feel like I don't have enough stuff to put in them. I don't have any expanding packs or stuff packs or anything. I just don't have a lot to work with, so I don't really know what to put in there. I'm not like super. I'm not good at it. I want to get better because I do enjoy it, but I'm just not good at it at this point. So, yeah, more build videos to come. Hopefully, they will be increasingly better as time goes on. But right now, I'm not too hot, and I'm trying my best, but it's not getting me much of anywhere. Yeah. Oh dear. One thing I tried to do in this was have varied room sizes. Like my houses used to be just boxes. I would fit everything within the box. So I tried to like make different shapes on the outside of the house because that's how the outsides. That's how the outsides of houses are. They're not really one big box. They kind of are crazy, and then the inside of the house just works within that box. Yes. So the basement is the elves' quarters, and I just put some beds and some bathrooms for the elves because that's really all they need. Elves are kind of low maintenance. Um, and yeah, that's really, I mean, that's it. I don't know what else to say about that. That's all there is to it. Yes, upstairs is Santa and Santa and I forget what I made his wife's name, but Santa and Mrs. Claus's living space. And then upstairs again, the third floor is the attic, sort of, where they build toys, which is what I'm working on right now. So, if you guys have any build suggestions, let me know in the comments what you want to see, because I definitely want to do more builds. I was thinking about after this of going and recording more of the Let's Play that I'm doing, but I actually think I want to do more building because I like it, and I don't know, I'm just feeling inspired right now. I want to watch some tutorials and then get back in there and see what I can create. So yeah, let me know how you guys like this build and what you think I should do for future builds to come in the future. My throat is starting to hurt because I've been talking for quite a bit, and like I said, I was sick. That's why I haven't uploaded in a million years. I've been busy with school, and I've been sick, but now I'm on break. I'm not quite as sick. Things are okay, and I think I can devote more time to the videos. Because YouTube is not really a priority to me. Well, it's something I like to do, something I want to do, but it's not necessarily something I always have time for. So, I have other things in my life that I need to take care of, school, work, family, etc. So I put as much time into this as I can, but if it ever comes up that there's something else that I need to do, well, there's something else I need to do. This room is giving me the struggle because I could not figure out how I wanted to arrange it. I knew I wanted it to be like a order, like a oh, okay. I was like, did the video freeze? No. I wanted it to be like a disorderly chaos. Does that make sense? Or like, wait, that's not an oxymoron. I wanted it to be like an organized chaos. There you go. Or like a disorderly organization. Or any other oxymoron you want to throw in there. I just wanted it to be like Santa was just making toys and throwing them wherever because, he has a lot to make. But also, like, he kind of organized them so that he could put them in the gift wrapping and put them on the sleigh and have some sort of a setup going on there. So it was the struggle. I took all the biggest toys and I kind of just arranged them by color, and then I spread them out throughout the room, and then I added small toys around them, and it kind of just came together. I really liked the way that the workshop, the top bit, this that I'm working on right now, I really like the way that the workshop turned out. It could have been a lot worse, like the rest of the house, but the workshop was pretty okay. And I did use scaling up of objects on all the toys because they're like microscopic as they are, so I had to scale up pretty much everything I worked with. To scale up, you press Shift and then the bracket sign. Or to scale down, you press Shift and then the other bracket sign. And I put a giant robot. Some kid is getting really lucky, and they're getting a giant robot. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I want to do more builds. I want to get better builds, and I want to do Hanukkah and Kwanzaa in my next Let's Play because I don't, I rarely see that, and it's an option now. The Christmas crap expansion, so I want to be able to throw that in there. If you don't want to talk about Christmas crap, go and see my pack review, and I'll explain why I call it Christmas crap. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory though, because it's a bunch of Christmas crap. But whatever. yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that topic. It's Christmas crap and some candles, and that's the expansion. So I feel like it's a fitting name. Yes, but okay. Things I'm bad at with building: wallpaper, walls, decorating. Okay, everything. I'm bad at everything. I kind of have a general grasp of it, but I really would like to get better. So if you guys have any recommendations for me, like on how to get better, hit me up, because I want to do more not suck stuff. This little, oh, okay. Yeah, that little outside piece next to the office with all the bookshelves. Nope, gone now. Okay. Well, I guess I'll explain it in a minute. Okay, that's where the sleigh goes. Over there. You'll see. But I only put one wreath on the door. Wreath? I think it's wreath on the door because I don't want it to be super obvious that this is Santa's workshop. Like if he has a bunch of Christmas stuff outside and he's living in the middle of the North Pole, I think someone would be like, "Is that Santa's house?" And they don't really want that to happen. So trying to keep it secretive. And I went in actually to add in all this Christmas stuff as you're seeing me doing right now with the presents and stuff on the walls and stuff. But honestly, I just couldn't think of where to put it. There wasn't really a lot of space that I cared to put it. And it just didn't work for me. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's my quote unquote sleigh, but I ended up deleting it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, just kidding. We're back to the elves' quarters, and I'm making them a bathroom with a couple places for them to use the bathroom. I don't know why. I feel like my elves' quarters are kind of mean. Like, I try to keep it small, and like, elves are low maintenance, they really don't need a lot, but I feel like it ended up kind of inhumane and just weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that to you guys, but it just did not end up well. Yeah, and so yeah, and Santa and his wife are an old couple, so I used like this wallpaper that just reminded me of an old couple. It's kind of ugly, and I don't like it, but I mean it's like okay. And for a log cabin in the middle of the North Pole, it made sense to me. Their room is kind of modern. That's another thing. I cannot blend styles properly. Like they'll have like a country main room and a modern bedroom and a modern kitchen and then like a contemporary something else and like a I don't know what other kind of style there is, a vintage dining room. I can't blend styles. It's I try, but I do not succeed. That's all I have to say about the matter. But the idea here is that Santa goes in his office, looks at the naughty nice list, organizes it and stuff, and goes into the workshop with the printout in the office of what everybody wants, makes what everybody wants, and then puts it in the sleigh and goes off. And then when Christmas is over, he comes downstairs and chills with his wife in their main living room. And his wife kind of stays down in this area, the main floor, because, you know, old people don't really like stairs that much from what I've discovered. And so she doesn't really have to go upstairs unless she really just wants to work on toys or something. Yeah. And while I worked on this, I was listening to a podcast, and at one point, I listened to Shane and Friends, and at one point Shane said something really funny, and I started laughing, and I don't know, like I was laughing for a long time, so there might just be a long pause at some point here, and even though it might not be prevalent, but it might be a long pause at some point here, and that's why, because I was laughing. Oh, another thing I suck at, roofs. Roofing, really bad at it. Really bad at everything if you haven't picked up on that yet, but roofing is a special no for me, because it's just hard, especially when you make the house thinking about, oh, I want it to look like a cool house, and then you have to put the roofs on this cool house, and the house is all type of different shapes, and you just can't do it, especially when the house doesn't even look like a log cabin. So I was like, what even is happening? And I realized at this point I had no windows, which was why it looked so weird. So I will go in and add windows in a moment, because it looked really crazy without windows, and I need to fix that. But anyway, I did the roof shingles and paneling. No, sliding? I don't know. Did like stuff that goes around the outside. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyways, I added in the windows, as you can see. And then basically this is Santa's cottage. Like I'm kind of done with it. I think I'm gonna move it and do some stuff, but not really. That was a fun sound. Yes. But like I said, I try to keep it minimalistic and simple. And basically we're about to go to pictures, in which case you'll see all the photos of everything that I took pictures of. I don't know, I hope you guys like this build. I hope you like seeing Santa's workshop. Here's a little run through of it all. I hope you like everything I'm trying to do here, and I hope you will stick around for more build videos because there are more to come, and I don't know if they'll be good, but they'll exist, and hopefully we can grow together and learn how to make something decent as a team, if that makes any sense at all to you guys. But yeah, while this is going on, I guess I'll just update you on my life. I'm trying to do a lot of things with school and trying to uh, open up a store and get my life together. So things have been kind of hectic. So again, I apologize for not being here all the time, like I probably could be. But anyways, I'm about done talking. This is about through, so I'll go ahead and let it go, leave you alone. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time, and until then, toodaloo.